Praise the Lord. Hi everybody. Welcome you all to the final session on integration by partial fractions. Dear students, we have been solving the problems on integration by partial fractions in the previous two sessions. I hope we will complete this the other remaining question in this session. Okay? Are you ready? ಪ್ರೀತಿಯ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳೇ, ನಮ್ಮ ಇಂದಿನ ಎರಡು ಸೆಷನ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಇಂಟಿಗ್ರೇಷನ್ ಬೈ ಪಾರ್ಷಿಯಲ್ ಫ್ರ್ಯಾಕ್ಷನ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನೋ ಒಂದು ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಅನೇಕ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ಸ್ನ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೇವೆ. ಉಳಿದಿರುವಂಥ ಕೆಲವು ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ಸ್ನ ಈ ಸೆಷನ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ನೋಡಲಿಕ್ಕಿದ್ದೇವೆ. ಓಕೆ ಡಿಯರ್ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್, ದ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನ್ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟುಡೇ ಈಸ್ ಇಂಟಿಗ್ರಲ್ ಆಫ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಡಿವೈಡೆಡ್ ಬೈ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಪ್ಲಸ್ 1 ಇಂಟು ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಪ್ಲಸ್ 4. ಓಕೆ, ಲೆಟ್ ನಾಟ್ ಸಿ ಹೌ ಐ ಆಮ್ ಗೋನ್ ಟು ರೈಟ್. Let me consider x square divided by x square plus 1 into x square plus 4. Okay. So, for my benefit, let me just replace, it is just replace x square by y and see what happens. So, this will be nothing but, in place of x square I will put y. So, this is y divided by y plus 1 into y plus 4. Okay. Here I am not substituting, this is not a substitution method, but rather I am replacing. Okay, I am replacing x square by y and I will replace back before I am going to integrate. Okay, when you substitute, you need not replace it before integrals, but when you are just replacing things, you have to replace it back before you integrate. Okay, this is just to make the partial fraction process easy. Okay, so this is nothing but, now as I have already done in the previous two sessions, for the first factor I will put y is equal to minus 1 and see what happens. I will get minus 1 divided by, this is y plus 1 into minus 1 plus 4. Okay. Next, for the next factor I will put y is equal to minus 4. So, this becomes minus 4 divided by, this is minus 4 plus 1 into, this is y plus 4. Okay. Now, look here. This is nothing but, this is minus 1 divided by, what is 4 minus 1? It is 3. So, it is minus 1 divided by 3 into y plus 1. Okay. Now, this will be, remember, it is plus minus 4 divided by, this is minus 4 plus 1 is actually minus 3 into y plus 4. Okay. Is it clear? So, this will be nothing but, now minus and minus I can get cancelled. I will be writing 4 divided by 3 into y plus 4, and again this minus I will write now minus 1 divided by 3 into y plus 1. Remember, I had replaced y x square as y. Now, I am going to replace back before integrals. So, this would be 4 divided by 3 into this y becomes x square by 4. Okay, minus 1 divided by 3 into x square plus 1. Okay, this question was asked once in the previous year's exams for 3 marks. Okay, therefore, see what happens to the integral. Integral of x square divided by x square plus 1 into x square plus 4 can be written as, let me keep this constant outside, it is 4 by 3 into integral of dx divided by x square plus 4. Okay, minus 1 by 3 is constant. This is nothing but dx divided by x square plus 1. Okay. Now, see how beautifully you are going to get the solution for this. This is nothing but, I can write this integral as dx divided by x square plus, now because this is 4 is a perfect square, I will write it as 2 square. Okay. Similarly, minus 1 divided by integral of dx divided by, this is x square plus 1 square. Now, you might be wondering, sir, why did you write it in this form? Yes, that is a good question. I hope you remember the special integrals which we solved for 5 marker question. Now, the integral which we just wrote, which is dx divided by x square plus a square, is of this form. Now, what is dx divided by x square plus a square? You have to remember this in your mind. Okay, but because this is a learning class, I am giving you the hints for this. So, dx divided by x square plus a square is 1 by a tan inverse x by a. Okay. So, I am going to use this now and see what happens. Okay. Is it clear? Now, see what happens. This is nothing but 4 by 3 is a constant. Let me remove as it is. now a, if you check this, in place of a I have 2. So, this is nothing but 1 by a, that means 1 by 2 into tan inverse x by a. So, that is x by 2. Now, let me write this plus c later including both the integrals. Okay. So, this is nothing but similarly 1 by 3 is a constant. Now, what is integral of 1 divided by x square plus 1? This is a standard integral. It is just like 1 by a is nothing but 1. So, it is 1 by 1 into tan inverse x by 1. Now, I am going to take plus c, which is the constant of integration. So, I am going to further rewrite this result as, so you can cancel 2 ones are 2 2s are. So, the result would be 2, this is. So, 2 by 3 into tan inverse x by 2, okay, minus 1 by 3, and this 1 by 1 is nothing but 1, and this is nothing but tan inverse x by 1 is also x plus c. This is the constant of integration, and this would be the final answer for the above given integral. Okay. If you practice these sums, these are very easy sums for you to get 3 marks in the part of integrals. Okay. Shall we move on to the next question? Right. So, the next question we have is integral of 2x minus 3 divided by x square minus 1 divided by 2x plus 1. Okay. Now, as we do it regularly, let I have 2x minus 3 divided by, before I am going to consider this, can I write the same integral as 2x minus 3 dx divided by, this is of the form a square minus b square. So, I can write it as a plus b into a minus b. So, I have x plus 1 into x minus 1 into 2x plus 3. Okay. So, now I am going to replace this. So, this is nothing but 2x minus 3 divided by x plus 1 into x minus 1 into 2x plus 3. Okay. So, this is nothing but, in the first case I will put x is equal to minus 1 apart from this factor. Okay. So, this would be 2 into minus 1 would be minus 2 minus 3 divided by, keep this as it is, x plus 1. So, x will be minus 1 here. So, minus 1 into x is minus 1. So, minus 1 into 2 would be minus 2 plus 3. So, first factor is over, plus for the second factor I will put x is equal to 1. So, if you put x is equal to 1, the numerator would be 2 minus 3 divided by, here I will put 1 plus 1, okay, into x minus 1. If I put x is equal to 1, this would be 2 plus 3. Okay. These are basic results. I do not have place here, I will write here, plus in the last case. Now, remember, if you put 2x plus 3 as 0, your x would be, 2x would be minus 3, therefore, x would be minus 3 by 2, remember. Okay. Therefore, in place of x I will take minus 3 by 2, okay, minus 3 whole divided by, it is minus 3 by 2 plus 1, okay, minus 3 by 2 minus 1, and this is 2x plus 3. You have to be very careful with this factors here. Okay. So, this will be nothing but, now minus 2 minus 3 is nothing but minus 5 divided by, this will be x plus 1 into minus 1 is nothing but minus 2, and 3 minus 2 is nothing but 1. Okay. Plus, now check here, 2 minus 3 is nothing but minus 1, okay, divided by 1 plus 1 is actually 2, and this is x minus 1, and 2 plus 3 is what? Actually, it is 5. Okay. Now, remember, this 2 and 2 will get cancelled, minus 3 will become minus 6 divided by, are you following? So, minus 6 divided by, now this is 3 by 2 is 1.5, remember. So, minus 1.5 plus 1 would be minus half. Okay. Next, similarly, minus 1.5 minus 1 would be minus 3.5, that would be nothing but minus 5 by 2, and this factor, which is 2x plus 3, is written as it is. Is it clear? Now, once I have written into this form, I am going to simplify this. This is nothing but, now minus and minus will get cancelled. I am going to write 5 divided by 2 into x plus 1. Okay, again now plus into minus will be minus 1 divided by 5 2 is 10 into x minus 1. Okay, next now I have minus into minus is plus, but again I have a minus here. This is minus 6 divided by, what is 1 by 2 into 5 by 2 will be 5 by 4 into 2x plus 3. Is it clear? Are you following? These are just basic simplifications. Therefore, this would be finally written as 5 divided by 2 into x plus 1, okay, minus 1 divided by 10 into x minus 1. Now remember, minus, this is a divided by b by c, it will be ac by b. So this 4 will be multiplied by 2, 4 will be multiplied to 6. So 6 4s would be 24 divided by 5 into 2x plus 3, remember. Okay, therefore, now I am going to write the integral. Therefore, integral of, take whatever the given integral is, 2x square minus 2x minus 3 dx divided by x square minus 1 into 2x plus 3. Okay, this can be written as using the same splitting up but separate integrals. Is it clear? So this would be 5 by 2 is a constant, integral of dx divided by x plus 1. Okay, similarly minus 1 by 10 into integral of dx divided by x minus 1. Okay, minus, it is 24 by 5 into integral of dx divided by, it is 2x plus 3, remember. Is it clear? Okay, so this is nothing but 5 by 2 into integral of dx by x would be log of mod x plus 1. Okay, similarly minus 1 by 10 into log of mod x minus 1. Okay, now please be careful for this integral. It is 24 by 5 into, this is actually log of mod, remember, log of mod 2x plus 3. Okay, because x is multiplied by a constant, I have to divide by it. Remember, in differentiation you multiply the constant, but in integrals you divide the constant. Okay, so this plus c, you can take this as the constant of integration. We can further simplify this as the final result as 5 by 2 into log of mod x plus 1 minus 1 by 10 into log of mod x minus 1. Okay, minus 24, if you divide by 12, it would be 12 by 5 into log of mod 2x plus 3 plus c, which is the constant of integration. Is it clear? So this is the final answer for the above given integral. So the next integral we have is integral of 5x divided by x plus 1 into x square minus 4. Okay, this can be written in a similar pattern as we did the previous sum as integral of, look here, this is 5x dx divided by x plus 1 is written as it is. Now this is of the form x square minus 4, a square minus b square form. This can be written as a plus b into a minus b. So it is x plus 2 into x minus 2. Therefore, we will consider the regular process. Therefore, 5x divided by x plus 1 into x plus 2 into x minus 2. Okay, so this can be written as we do it in the previous all the other previous steps, is a linear factor. Put x is equal to minus 1, I will get minus 5 divided by, here I will keep this factor as it is. So you put x is equal to minus 1, you will get minus 1 plus 2, and put x is equal to minus 1, it is minus 1 minus 2. Okay. Similarly, for the second factor, I will put x is equal to minus 2. So this becomes minus 5 into 2 would be minus 10. Okay. So this would be minus 2 plus 1 into x plus 2 into, this is you can put x is equal to minus 2 and this minus 2 as it is. Okay. For the last factor, I will put x is equal to 2, right, plus 5 2s becomes 10 divided by, So this will be 2 plus 1 and this would be 2 plus 2 and this would be x minus 2. Okay. I hope you have become familiar with this shortcut method of finding the partial fraction. So this is nothing but it is minus 5 divided by it is x plus 1 into 2 minus 1 is nothing but 1 and minus 1 minus 2 is nothing but minus 3. Okay. Now you can replace this minus as it is. So minus 10 divided by, so this is 1 minus 2, 1 minus 2 is actually minus 1. Okay. And this is x plus 2 written as it is and minus 2 is nothing but minus 4. Okay. So the last factor is plus this is 10 divided by 2 plus 1 is actually 3 and 2 plus 2 is 4 and this factor remains as it is x minus 2. Okay. Further simplifying we get now minus and minus gets cancels. So this nothing but 5 minus 3 into x plus 1. Okay. Now next, now remember denominator I have two negatives. So minus of minus becomes plus. So this minus remains. Okay. Minus. Now at the same time you can cancel this 10 and 4 to 5, 2 2s and 2 5s. So this becomes 5 divided by 2 into x plus 2. Okay. Right. Now here it is 3 4s are 12 or 10 by 12 would be 5 by 6, isn't it? Because 2 5s are and 2 6s are, or else you cancel this 2 2s and 2 5s are and 2 3s are would be 6. This factor x minus 2 remains the same. Okay. Now we are going to integrate this result. Therefore integral of, write down the result, 5x divided by x plus 1. Here you can write back as it is x square minus 4 is nothing but, now I am going to split the integrals here. 5 by 3 is a constant, dx divided by x plus 1. Okay. Minus again 5 by 2 is a constant, integral of dx divided by x plus 2. Okay. Plus 5 by 6 is a constant, integral of dx divided by x minus 2. Is it clear? So we are going to integrate this and keep the result. This is nothing but, look here, 5 by 3 is constant. So integral of dx by x is log of mod x plus 1. Similarly minus 5 into log of mod x plus 2. Okay. Plus 5 by 6 into log of mod x minus 2. Okay. Along with this plus c as the constant of integration, and this will conclude the solution for the above given function. Okay. Please remember this shortcut method of splitting the given function as a partial fraction, and this integral method is very simple. Okay. Shall we go on to the next question? So the next integral we have is integral of x divided by x square minus 1 into x plus 2. Okay. Let I have x divided by x minus 1 whole square into x plus 2. So dear students, all the questions which we have solved till now are of the form linear factors were there in the denominator. So we use the shortcut method, but I am sorry for this. These methods, when you have whole square power, or for example x, whenever you have of the form x plus a or x minus a power, then you do not have a shortcut method for this. You have to use this method itself. So how you are going to do this is a divided by, whenever you have powers, you keep on splitting the constants with first power onwards. So I have x minus 1 whole square. First I am going to take a divided by x minus, or first take this better. What this x plus 2 factor is simple. So let me take a is equal to x plus 2. Okay. Next I have to take b divided by, in out of the two factors I have to just take only one. Okay. Plus c divided by, I have to keep on increasing until the factor will be equal to my left hand side. Okay. Now taking the LCM, this is a quite a bit lengthy procedure, but you do not have any other option. You have to do this method itself. Okay. No shortcut method for this. So x minus 1 whole square is equal to, if you take the LCM, definitely the LCM also would be same, x minus 1 whole square into x plus 2. Okay. Now for a I already have x plus 2, so multiply this a by x minus 1 whole square. Okay. Next for b I have one factor of x minus 1, so I will take other factor of x minus 1 into x plus 2. Okay. Plus for c I have x minus 1 whole square, so the factor left over would be x plus 2. Okay. Now if you cancel the denominator, you will get a very important equation with which I am going to separate. Therefore x would be equal to, I have a into x minus 1 whole square plus b into x minus 1 into x plus 2 plus c into x plus 2, and this would be my important equation with which I have to find the values of a, b and c. Let me consider this as equation star. Okay. Therefore now in this case I will put x as 1. Okay. So if I put x as 1, definitely left hand side, what happens to left hand side, I will have x is directly equal to 1. Now because I put x as 1, so 1 minus 1 becomes 0. So I will get a into 0 plus whichever factors you have x minus 1, that becomes 0. So b will be 0 into anything, and you will get the value of c as it is. So c is equal to, it is 1 plus 2. Okay. Therefore you have 1 is equal to, look here, a is 0, b is 0, 1 plus 2 is what? So it is 3 c. Therefore c value will be equal to 1 by 3. So I got the value of 3, sorry, c. Now next substitution would be, I will take the other factor. If I put x plus 2 as 0, we know we have to put x is equal to minus 2. Okay. Let me put x is equal to minus 2 and see what happens. If I put x is equal to minus 2, the left hand side becomes minus 2 is equal to, so whichever constants is you have a factor as x plus 2, that becomes 0. So a would be minus 2 minus 1 whole square plus b would be 0, because if I put x is minus 2, this term becomes 0. Similarly c would become, c factor would be 0, because minus 2 plus 2 becomes 0. So therefore see what happens, minus 2 is nothing but, actually minus 2 and minus 1 would be nothing but minus 3, or let me take another step, this is minus 3 square. Therefore minus 2 is equal to 3 square is what? 3 square is actually, though it is negative, even power becomes positive, so this becomes 9a. Therefore the value of a would be minus 2 by 9. Okay. Now I got the value of c, I got the value of a easily. For the third step, you have only those two factors here. So best way of substituting is, if you have not substituted 0 anywhere, directly put x as 0. Okay. And here I will get an equation in terms of x, a, b and c. Put the value of a and c, you will get the value of b. Okay. So if you put x is 0, left hand side becomes purely 0 is equal to a into, this is 0 minus 1 whole square plus b into 0 minus 1 into 0 plus 2. Okay. Similarly plus c into 0 plus 2. Therefore 0 is equal to, now remember 0 minus 1 is minus 1, because I have square, 1 square would be 1. Okay. Similarly now 0 plus 2 would be 2, but 0 minus 1 is minus 1. So this minus I am going to take here, and this will be minus 2b plus 0 plus 2 is 2c as it is. So here I will substitute for a and c, get the value of b. Okay. So 0 is equal to, what is a value I know, it is minus 2 by 9. Okay. Let me keep this 2b as it is, plus 2 times c is 1 by 3. Okay. So if I bring this 2b to left hand side, I will have 2b is equal to, this is minus 2 by 9 plus 2 into 1 by 3 is 2 by 3. Okay. So if you take the LCM, you will get 2b is nothing but 9 is the LCM here. I will have minus 2 plus 3 3s is 9. So that 3 3s will be 9. So 2 3s becomes 6. Okay. Therefore 2b is nothing but plus 4 by 9, because 6 minus 2 is plus 4. So if you cancel 2 1s and 2 2s, this will give you the value of b is nothing but 2 divided by 9. So, I got my value of a, b, c. Now, I am going to split the integral as follows. Therefore, remember integral of x dx divided by x minus 1 whole square into x plus 2. Okay. This can be written as, first what is the value of a? A value is minus, so remember put the value of here. So, this becomes, I can directly split this, a divided by x plus 2. So, a means keep this constant outside, minus 2 by 9 into integral of dx divided by x plus 2. Okay. Similarly, what is the value of b? B is 2 by 9. Is it clear? Plus b value is 2 by 9 into integral of, what is the b factor? It is dx divided by x minus 1. Okay. Finally, what is c? C is 1 by 3. So, it is plus 1 by 3 as it is, integral of dx divided by, it is x minus 1 whole square. Is it clear? Now, let us integrate this. This is nothing but minus 2 by 9, and actually what is dx by x? So, dx by x is log of mod x plus 2. Okay. Similarly, I have plus 2 by 9 here. Similarly, this is log of mod x minus 1. Okay. Plus, remember this is of the form integral of 1 by x square. We know integral of 1 by x square is minus 1 by x. So, in place of x I have x minus 1 plus c, this is the constant of integration. Okay. So, I can further simplify this result as, look here, this is nothing but in both the factors I have 2 by 9. Okay. This is of the form log m minus log n. Remember this term has minus. So, this will be log m minus log n is log of m by n. So, log of modulus x minus 1 divided by x plus 2. Okay. Plus, or let me consider this, minus outside minus 1 divided by 3 into x minus 1 plus c, which is the constant of integration, and that will conclude the final result for the given integral. Please be careful. You have to look at the denominator part carefully. Until now, all the questions were of linear factors with power 1. When you have power more than 1, you have to follow this process. You do not have any other shortcut method. Okay? Is it clear? Shall we solve one more question of this type? Right. So, the next integral given is as follows: 3x divided by 3x plus 5 divided by x cube minus x square minus x plus 1. Okay. Now, if you consider this term, which one? 3x plus 5 divided by, if I consider x cube minus x square minus x plus 1. See what happens. This can be, before taking it into regular form, I am going to simplify this. Numerator is kept as it is. In both the terms x cube minus x square, I can take x square outside. So, what is left over? I have x left over here minus 1, because x square is already outside. Now, in these two terms I will take minus outside. So, this becomes x, minus of minus will give me plus minus 1. Okay. So, this factor can be written as, remember, it is 3x plus 5 divided by, now in both the terms I have x minus 1 as a factor. So, the leftover factor would be x square minus 1, okay, because 1 is common here. Now, this can be further written as, okay, 3x plus 5 divided by, let me keep this x minus 1 as it is. This is of the form a square minus b square. So, this can be written as a plus b into a minus b, which is x minus 1. So, the same factor can be written as 3x plus 5 divided by, I have two powers for x minus 1. So, this is x minus 1 whole square into x plus 1. This is the simplification part. I have still not separate this function as a partial fraction. So, I have simplified this. Now, I will consider. Okay. Now, let me find the partial fraction for this. Let 3x plus 5 divided by x plus 1 into x minus 1 whole square. Remember, I have taken this type first. Okay. This can be written as I told you, it is a divided by x plus 1 plus b divided by x minus 1 plus c divided by x minus 1 whole square. Okay. Now, let us take the LCM. So, I have 3x plus 5 divided by, here I have x plus 1 into x minus 1 whole square. Okay. If you take the LCM, here you will have the same factors, x plus 1 into x minus 1 whole square. Is it clear? Right. Now, for a I already have x plus 1. So, for a I will multiply x minus 1 whole square, plus for b I have one factor of x minus 1. So, another factor of x minus 1 plus a factor of x plus 1. Okay. Plus for c I have two factors of x minus 1. So, leftover factor is x plus 1. So, as in the previous cases, denominators are equal, I am going to cancel it. Therefore, my equation would be 3x plus 5 is equal to, it is a into x minus 1 whole square plus b into x minus 1 into x plus 1, okay, plus c into x plus 1. So, this is my required equation to get the values of a, b and c. Okay. Now, as in the previous case, for the first case I will put x as, remember, 1. Okay. I will put x as 1 and see what happens. If you put x as 1, the left hand side would be 3 into 1 is 3. So, 3 plus 5 is nothing but, if you put x as 1, the coefficient of a will be 0. Similarly, coefficient of b also will be 0 because 1 minus 1 is 0, right, plus, but c would be, if you put 1 plus 1, put x is equal to 1. Therefore, what is 5 plus 3? 8 is equal to 1 plus 1 is 2c. Therefore, c will be 8 by 2, that is nothing but 4. Is it clear? Very easily you will get the value of c here. Now, let us put for the second case, I will put x is equal to minus 1. Okay. If I put x is equal to minus 1, left hand side becomes 3 into minus 1 would be minus 3 plus 5. This is nothing but, now if you put x is equal to minus term, this term remains. So, a into minus 1 whole square plus b factor becomes 0 because minus 1 plus 1 is 0. Similarly, c factor would be 0 because minus 1 plus 1 is 0. Therefore, what is 5 minus 3? That would be 2. 2 is nothing but, remember, minus 1 is nothing but minus 2. Minus 2 square is nothing but 4a. Okay. Therefore, your a would be, okay, 2 divided by 4, that is nothing but 1 by 2. I hope you do not need further calculations here. You are clever enough to find this. A would be 2 by 4. 2 by 4 is nothing but 1 by 2. Is it clear? So, to find the value of c, as I told you in the previous case, I will put x as 0. This is the better step. If you put x as 0, 3 into 0 will become 0 and only 5 remains. So, this is nothing but a into, I have just take away x because x is 0, take away x, minus 1 square plus b into minus 1 and plus 1 plus c into, it is just 1 because x is 0. Okay. So, this becomes 5 is equal to minus 1 square is 1 itself. So, I will take it a. Okay. Minus 1 plus 1 is minus 1 into plus 1 is minus. So, this is minus b plus c. Okay. So, I want the value of b here. Therefore, b would be, I will get a plus c minus 5. Okay. So, this is nothing but, what is the value of a? Value of a is half plus value of c is 4 minus value of c is 5. Okay. This is nothing but, so half, what is 4 minus 5? This is minus 1. Okay. Half minus 1 would be nothing but minus half, isn't it? So b value is, if you take the LCM or use common sense, half minus 1 is minus half. Okay. Now she will substitute here and here this method, and will integrate and find the solution. Okay. Therefore, look here, look at this step. I have therefore 3x plus 5 divided by x plus 1 into x minus 1 whole square is nothing but a. What is the value of a? A is half. So, you can take it as half divided by x plus 1. Okay, what is b? B value is minus half. So, minus half divided by x minus 1, okay, plus c value is 4. So, it is 4 divided by x minus 1 whole square. Is it clear? Now, we will integrate. Therefore, integral of 3x plus 5 divided by x plus 1 into x minus 1 whole square. This is nothing but half is a constant, I will keep as it is, integral of, I will get dx divided by x plus 1. Okay. Similarly, this minus half is outside, integral of dx divided by x minus 1, okay, plus 4 is constant, I will keep as it is, integral of dx divided by, this becomes x minus 1 whole square. Okay. Is it clear? And see what happens now. This is nothing but, this is half into dx by x. So, it is log of mod x plus 1 minus half into log of mod x minus 1 plus 4 into, as I told you, this is of the form integral of 1 by x square, that is nothing but minus 1 by x. So, minus 1 divided by x minus 1 plus c, which is the constant of integration. Further simplify this as, in both the terms half is common. So, half into, this is of the form log m minus log n, it can be written as log of m by n. So, x minus 1, sorry, x plus 1 divided by x minus 1. Okay. Now, plus of minus will be minus 4 divided by x minus 1 plus c, which is the constant of integration, or else you may further write this simplified form as, if you want it, if you can take this half as power of this, and power of half will be nothing but root. So, it is log of mod root of x plus 1 divided by x minus 1 minus 4 divided by x minus 1 plus c, which is the constant of integration. And please be careful, students, even if you write this step till here, you are going to get full 3 marks. Okay. You need not worry about writing it in the simpler form, particularly when it comes to second PUC. But for CET based, it is always better to remember the most simplified form of the given functions. Okay. So, this is the final result of the given integral. Students, we are moving on to the one last pattern of integrals using partial fraction. Okay. Now, consider I have integral of x dx divided by, sorry, the factor I have is x divided by x square plus 1 into x minus 1. Remember, in all the previous ones, you either had the linear factors or the factors with power, but here I have a quadratic form x square plus 1. Whenever I have a quadratic form, there is a different way of splitting it into partial fractions. Okay. First one is, this term is a linear factor, so I will take it as a divided by x minus 1. Okay. Plus, remember, for any factor if you are taking, you have to take two constants together, that is of the form bx plus c divided by x square plus form. Please remember, whenever you are taking a quadratic factor, along with that the constant would be two factors, a constant times x plus a single constant. Okay. Please remember this. Now, we are going to consider the same process. Take the LCM. You have x divided by x square plus 1 into x minus 1. Okay. This is nothing but, if you take the LCM, you will have x minus 1 into x square plus 1. If you take the LCM, I have x minus factor here. So, I will have a into this will be x square minus 1, okay, plus it is bx plus c into, remember don't write directly c into, because this is a factor here, px plus c, bx plus c would be multiplied by x minus 1, because the factor I have here is x square plus 1. So, the denominator will be cancelled, therefore, my remaining factor would be remaining function. So, would be x is equal to my important equation a into x square, remember sorry, x, this is x square plus 1, a into x square plus 1 plus, if you split up, this would be b into x minus 1 plus c into x minus 1. Remember this very important step, because this is a new pattern of finding the given function as splitting into partial fractions. Okay. Now, the regular process, first I will put x is equal to 1. So, if I put x is equal to 1, okay, see what happens, the left hand side is 1 is equal to the this factor will be a into, what is 1 square, it would be 1 plus 1, okay, plus if you put x is 1, you will get b as 0, you will get c into 0, okay. Therefore, you will get 1 is nothing but 1 plus 1 is 2a, therefore, a would be nothing but 1 divided by 2, okay. You got a constant 1 divided by 2, okay. Now, I cannot put any other constant here. So, in that case, because I have b into x, I will put x as 0. See what happens if you put x as 0. So, it will be 0 is nothing but a into, it is 1, because 0 square is again 0, a into 1 plus b becomes 0 here. Is it clear? So, it is b into 0 plus c into minus 1, because x is 0. Now, see what happens, I have 0 is equal to a and this minus c, or I will get a is equal to c. So, I got, because a is half, therefore, I have c is also as half. Is it clear? I have c also as half. Now, further I take any other factor, okay, put x is equal to, put any other number other than 0 and 1 here, okay. So, let me put x as 2, okay. If I put x as 2, LHS becomes 2 is equal to a into, what is actually 2 square? 2 square would be 4 plus 1, okay, b into 2 into, this is 2 minus 1 plus c into 2 minus 1. Is it clear? Let us simplify this. So, 2 is equal to 4 plus 1 is 5a, okay. Now, what is 2 minus 1? It is 1. So, 1 into 2 would be plus 2b, okay, plus c, because 2 minus 1 is 1, c. Substitute the value of a and c, I will get the value of b. So, it is 2 is equal to 5 into a is 1 by 2, b I do not know the value, let it be as it is, plus c is 1 by 2. Is it clear? Right. So, this, see what happens, 2 is nothing but 5 into 1 by 2 is 5 by 2 plus 2b plus half, okay. Now, 2 is equal to, what is 5 by 2 plus 1 by 2? 5 by 2 plus 1 by 2 would be 6 by 2, isn't it? So, this is 6 by 2 plus 2b. These are all basic calculations, you have to do it. So, 2 is equal to 6 by 2 is 3 plus 2b. Now, what is 3? So, if you take this to left hand side, you will get minus 3 plus 2 is equal to 2b. Minus 3 plus 2 would be minus 1 is equal to 2b. Therefore, I get the value of b as minus 1 by 2. Is it clear? Once I get it, write it into the general form, okay. Therefore, remember, x divided by x square plus 1 into x minus 1, this is nothing but a divided by, since a is half, so it is half divided by x minus 1, okay, plus b value is minus half, isn't it? So, it is minus half into x plus c is also half divided by, this is x square plus 1, okay. Now let us take the integral. Therefore, integral of x dx divided by x square plus 1 into x minus 1. This is nothing but half is a constant. I will keep as it is, integral of dx divided by x minus 1. Now I am going to take this x square plus 1 separately for each integral. So this becomes minus half is a constant, integral of x into dx divided by x square plus 1. Okay. Similarly, plus half is a constant, integral of, now it is just 1. So dx divided by x square plus 1. Is it clear? With this we are going to integrate further, right. So this is nothing but, in both, let me write both of this, this is nothing but 1 by 2 into integral of dx by x. So this is of the form log of mod x minus 1. Let me write this first. So plus this would be half into, what is dx divided by x square plus 1? We know this is the standard result, this is tan inverse of x. Okay. Now let me keep this as it is, minus 1 by 2 into integral of x dx divided by x square plus 1. I may have to solve this now. Now for this integral, let me put, if I put x square plus 1 as t, derivative of x square is 2x. So 2x would be dt by dx. Therefore, I have x dx would be dt by 2. Okay. See what happens to the integral. This is the substitution part. Let me keep it as it is. I am going to get the result very shortly. So this is nothing but, these two are already integrated, half into log of mod x minus 1 plus half into, it is tan inverse of x, remember, minus half into, remember I have dt by 2. So I am going to take another half outside, integral of x dx would be dt divided by x square plus 1 is nothing but t. Okay. So this is nothing but, I have 1 by 2 into log of mod x minus 1 as it is, plus 1 by 2 into tan inverse of x, minus into minus, sorry, half into half would be 1 by 4, integral of dt by t would be log of mod t plus c, which is the constant of integration. So I am going to get the final answer now. This is nothing but, let me write this, 1 divided by 2 into log of mod x minus 1 plus 1 divided by 2 into tan inverse of x minus 1 divided by 2 into log of mod, what is t? T is x square plus 1 plus c, which is the constant of integration, and this would be the final answer for the above given function. I know if they give you this kind of question, it is a lot of heavy work, but I hope that this, since the question is very lengthy, this would not be asked for examination. But if they ask you, you would not have any other option. You have to do this to get the 3 marks. Okay. Dear students, I will give you 2 questions for you for as an assignment, homework questions. Usually I don't give it, but because this is taking more sessions, I think these 2 questions you have to solve it by yourself. Okay. Now this is very simple step. Consider this as, because it is a linear with factor, you can write this as a divided by x plus 2 plus b divided by x plus 2 whole square. Find the value of a and b and then integrate. Now here, remember, I will give you a hint for this. You can write this as 1 divided by x power 4 minus 1. This can be written as 1 divided by, remember, x power 4 can be written as x square whole square minus 1. So this is the of the form a plus b into a minus b, or 1 can be written as 1 square. So a square minus b square can be written as a plus b. So that is x square plus 1 into a minus b, that is x square minus 1. Okay. Is it clear? So this can be written as, remember, 1 divided by, you do not have any other option for this, x square plus 1 as it is. This is of the form x plus 1 into x minus 1. Is it clear? Okay. Along with that, so if you want to write this, therefore this can be written as 1 divided by x power 4 minus 1 can be written as, you split this, a divided by, I will take this factor x plus 1, you can take anything, plus b divided by x minus 1. Remember, because x square plus 1 is a quadratic equation, this is of the form cx plus d divided by x square plus 1. So with this you use the process which I have already solved it. Okay, I don't think this question will be asked in the examination because this is a very lengthy step. You have to find the value of a, b, c, d and then integrate. Okay, but this you can keep this for a practice purpose. Okay, so cross multiply it, take the LCM, find the values of a, b, c and d and then integrate using the previous steps. Okay, so is it clear? Right. Okay students, let us conclude this session with one last question so that this topic also would be completed. Okay, so one question of this type has already been done. Let us try one more of this type. Okay, so integral of 2d divided by 1 minus x into 1 plus x square. Remember, 1 minus x is a linear factor, whereas 1 plus x square is a quadratic factor. Okay, so now consider, I'll take 2 divided by 1 minus x into 1 plus x square. Okay, so this can be treated as I told you, a divided by 1 minus x. Okay, now because 1 plus x square is quadratic, yes, you are right, yeah, I have to take bx plus c divided by 1 plus x square. Okay, so if you take the LCM, you will get 2 divided by 1 minus x into 1 plus x square. Okay, so this would be, if you take the LCM, it would be 1 minus x into 1 plus x square. Okay, right. Now because for a I already have 1 minus x, a would be multiplied by 1 plus x square. Okay, plus remember, when you are multiplying, just don't multiply, I already have 1 plus x square, don't multiply 1 minus x like this, rather I have to use a bracket here, bx plus c into 1 minus x. Okay, so the denominators are same here, therefore my equation would be 2 is equal to, actually it is a into 1 plus x square plus b into x into 1 minus x plus c into 1 minus x. Okay, so this is the important equation which would give me the values of a, b and c. Okay, let me consider this as star. In the first case, as we have already done, let me put x is equal to 1. Okay, so if I put x is equal to 1, so what will I get? I'll get 2 is equal to LHS, left hand side 2 is equal to, I have a is equal to 1 plus, what is 1 square? Again 1, right, plus b into, this term becomes 0 because 1 minus 1 is 0, plus c into, again this is 0 because 1 minus 1 would be 0. Therefore, look here, 2 is equal to 1 plus 1 is 2a. Okay, therefore a would be 2 by 2, that is nothing but 1. Okay, so I got the value of a. In the second case, let me put x is equal to 0. Okay, so if I put x is equal to 0, again LHS would be 2 itself, 2 is equal to a into, just take away x, because if x is 0, take away x, so it is a into 1 plus b into, remember, if you put 0 here, b term becomes 0 plus c into, this is what? 1. Okay, now look here, so 2 is equal to, a into 1 is a, right, plus what is this? C. Okay, now substitute for a here, so 2 is equal to, what is a? 1 plus c, therefore c is nothing but again 2 minus 1, so c would also be 1. Okay, now for the third value, as I usually say, put x is equal to any other value other than 1 and 0. For my benefit, I will take x is equal to 2. Okay, I have taken x is equal to 2. So LHS, even now it would be 2 into, if you put substitute in equation star, it is a into 1 plus 2 square would be 4. Okay, plus b into 2 into, this is 1 minus 2. Okay, c into 1 minus 2, right. So see what happens, this is nothing but 4 plus 1 would be 5a, and remember 1 minus 2 is minus 1, so I'll take this minus here and this becomes 2b. Okay, again 1 minus 2 is minus 1, so this will be minus c. Okay, substitute the values. 2 is equal to 5 times a is 1 minus 2b minus c is again 1. So 2 is equal to 5 ones is 5, okay, minus 2b minus 1. Okay, therefore 2 would be, what is 5 minus 1? It is 4. So 4 minus 2b. Is it clear? So if you exchange the terms, I'll get 2b is equal to 4 minus 2, isn't it? Therefore, what do you get? 2b would be equal to 4 minus 2 is 2. Therefore, b is equal to, what is 2 by 2? It is nothing but 1. So for my work becomes very simple here, because all the coefficients a, b and c, all the three are 1. Okay, now see what happens. Therefore, okay, see what happens. Therefore 2 divided by 1 minus x into 1 plus x square. Okay, so this would be nothing but, what is a? So it is 1 divided by 1 minus x, okay, plus b into 1. So b is 1, okay, so x plus, again c is 1. So x plus 1 divided by 1 plus x square. Is it clear? So this would be nothing but, now I'm going to make a small change here. Okay, instead of writing 1 minus x, I'll take a coefficient x minus outside. So this becomes x minus 1. So it is minus 1 divided by x minus 1 plus, splitting the denominator, x divided by 1 plus x square plus 1 divided by 1 plus x square. Okay, therefore now I'm going to apply integral of 2 dx divided by 1 minus x into 1 plus x square. Okay, this is nothing but, let me keep this minus outside, dx divided by x minus 1. Okay, plus again here integral of x dx divided by 1 plus x square plus integral of dx divided by 1 plus x square. Okay, so this is nothing but, now minus as it is, integral of dx by x is of the form log of mod x minus 1. Okay, plus, now remember this, if you put 1 plus x square as t, okay, so 2x dx would be dt. Okay, so what happens, this is, it would be half into, you can try this, put 1 plus x square as t, then 2x dx would be dt. So in place of x dx would be dt by 2. So I have taken outside, it would be log of mod 1 plus x square. Okay, so it is half of log of mod 1 plus x square plus, you can see here integral of dx divided by 1 plus x square is nothing but tan inverse x plus c, which is the constant of integration. Okay, right. So this would be the final answer for the above given integral. Since the process of finding it, the partial fraction itself is lengthier, it would be enough for you to keep it here, and this will give you 3 marks. Okay, right students, we are going to wind up this session and also topic here. Okay, this concludes all the problems of the form integration using partial fractions. Okay, right. ಪ್ರೀತಿಯ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳೇ, ಇಂದಿನ ಸೆಷನ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಇಂಟಿಗ್ರೇಷನ್ ಯೂಸಿಂಗ್ ಪಾರ್ಷಿಯಲ್ ಫ್ರ್ಯಾಕ್ಷನ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನೋ ಸೆಷನ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಉಳಿದಿದ್ದಂತಹ ಬೇರೆ ವಿಧವಾದಂತಹ ಇಂಟಿಗ್ರಲ್ಸ್ನ ನಾವು ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ಇಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಇಂಟಿಗ್ರೇಷನ್ ಯೂಸಿಂಗ್ ಪಾರ್ಷಿಯಲ್ ಫ್ರ್ಯಾಕ್ಷನ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನೋ ಒಂದು ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟು ಮುಗಿದಿದೆ. ಓಕೆ, ನಮ್ಮ ಮುಂದಿನ ತರಗತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಬೇರೆ ಒಂದು ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್, ಇನ್ಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಟ್ ನಾವು ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ ಬ್ಯೂಟಿಫುಲ್ ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಇಂಟಿಗ್ರೇಷನ್, ಅದನ್ನು ಯಾವುದಂದರೆ ಇಂಟಿಗ್ರೇಷನ್ ಬೈ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಅಂತೀವಿ, ಅದನ್ನು ಮುಂದಿನ ಸೆಷನ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡೋಣ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು ಮಾಡಿರುವಂಥ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ಸ್ನ ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟೀಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ಇಂಟಿಗ್ರೇಷನು ನೀವು ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟೀಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೇ ತುಂಬ ಸುಲಭ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಕೆಲವರು ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಇಂಟಿಗ್ರೇಷನ್ ಡಿಫಿಕಲ್ಟ್ ಅಂತ, ಅವ್ರ ಮಾತನ್ನ ನಂಬೇಡಿ. ನೀವು ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟೀಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಇಂಟಿಗ್ರೇಷನ್ ವುಡ್ ಬಿ ದ ವೆರಿ ಬ್ಯೂಟಿಫುಲ್ ಚಾಪ್ಟರ್, ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಯು ನೋ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಅ ಹೆವಿ ವೇಟೇಜ್ ಚಾಪ್ಟರ್. ಓಕೆ, Okay, dear friends, thank you for watching the video. I hope you have understood this. More than that, you have learnt a lot from this videos. Okay, so don't forget to subscribe the channel and also like the videos, which would help us to do more videos on this regard. ಪ್ರೀತಿಯ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳೇ, ಕಮೆಂಟ್ ಬಾಕ್ಸಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಕಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ಗೋಸ್ಕರ ನಾನು ಕಾಯ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತೀನಿ. ವಿಡಿಯೋಸ್ ಹೇಗೆ ಅನಿಸ್ತು ಅಂತ ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು ಕಮೆಂಟ್ ಬಾಕ್ಸಲ್ಲಿ ತಿಳಿಸಿ. ಅದು ನಮಗೆ ಮುಂದಿನ ವಿಡಿಯೋಸ್ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕೆ ಸಹಾಯ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ. Okay everyone, then let us wind up here. We'll meet again in the next session with the concept called integration by parts. Until then, take care and bye.